characteristics do you have that people can't see? And let's talk about the external. So this particular kid, she went back to her text and she drew a picture of herself, and then she wrote her internal and external things that you can see. So she put down, during the small moment of time, she was a hard worker. She concentrated, she jotted while reading. She took it serious, she did a strategy. Then she said she was a girl, she was a Hispanic. So this is what we did the third session. And I have another kid, I'm gonna show you, what's his name? Johnny, not Johnny, Monty, is this Monty's journal? Here's another one. I thought his picture was good. He talked about football. Okay, he did his internal and external. And the purpose of doing this is to develop your character, you know, to really deeply. Okay, that's section 3. Then I gave you on the second page advice for developing a character, what you need to do. Okay, you have a homework assignment, and the homework on session 3 tonight for homework, you take a look at the secondary characters in your story. Try some of the same work with a secondary character that you did with your main character. And I told my kids this is the antagonist, and we talked about antagonists and everything. Okay, section 4. Any questions on 1, 2, and 3? Okay, section 4, giving characters struggle and motivation. Now, you have to show the longing and the difficulties of the character. They gave advice on how to develop a character. Start with wherever you decide matters to you and your character. Put together a character so that all the parts fits together. Open up a board, a general description, and know your character motivation. Okay, and I'm sure you can look at some ASAP to show motivation on why the character, you know, did something in the story. And this is the text session. You will focus on fireflies, and this is a small book of fireflies. Okay, now session 5. Let me tell you what how they take old stuff and make it new. I said story arc. What is a story arc? So I read it. It says setting up the plot. Wait a minute, what is? So I Googled. That's my best friend. And it's turn it over. It's the story element. That's all it is. And they was trying to trick me. Oh, wait a minute, story arc. What are they talking about? Hey, today I want to teach you that after you develop your characters, you'll draft possible story arc. Refer back to fireflies and discuss how the story went, how the events fit together, what its shape is. Okay, they want you to focus on different climates of the story. Okay, you have this scenario, and then you have 2 different scenarios. What climax? Okay, remind writers that when fiction writers plot story arcs, they do so knowing the problem will get worse before it gets better. Okay, so that's pretty much 1 through 5 in a nutshell. Any questions on 1 through 5?
Yeah.
Yes.
So in session 1, they're going to write about you did a good job.
Yes, and let me show you something, Miss Martinez. You remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I made a copy of 3 compositions in 2013 that scored an 8 because I'm a type of person. Tell me what you want. Show me, and I could do that. So I showed my kids copy, like my interactive notebook. What I did, I took one of the compositions. Okay, here. This is the middle, okay? And what I did, whatever the kids had to do, I did it also. We worked together. But I wanted to show them, because they think an 8 should be a perfect paper. Now, if you look at, which paper is that? Okay, the first page. Look at the first page. A time when somebody did a great job was at the fun run. We're going to break this paper up. because that opening, when I saw a teacher opening, that's not a good opening. Okay, because the purpose of opening, you trying to entice the reader to want to continue reading. That wasn't, so we're going to revise this together, okay? So, but look, one day my school decided to have a fun run. A fun run is when your relatives, so I was trying to, my kids are so worried about spelling. Don't worry about spelling right now. Just write.
Scored an 8.
They scored an 8, okay? But I just want to bring you samples of what my
I love
kids,
it.